Audio Jungle.
Everything about me is American. You know, I've been living here since I was one. I grew up here. I've never left the country, and everything I know in my life is everything American. You know, so to want to deport me to a country that I've never set foot on. I was actually born in a refugee camp in Thailand. My parents had to flee their country because of genocide and war, where millions and millions of Cambodians died. So bringing me here, and I was only one, and now I'm 36 years old, and all I know is America.
So here's the problem that you have. You went to college, right? And you did what so many other college students do sometimes. You did something really stupid. Yeah. And you were arrested for possessing ecstasy, and you actually served some time in jail. So tell us about that.
Yes, ma'am. When I was 19 years old, my first year of college, I didn't have a lot of freedom in high school, so I made some really poor choices my first year of college because I wanted to fit in, and I was introduced to ecstasy, and at the time didn't know that it was an illegal substance. I honestly told the cops when they approached me about drugs, I shared it with them that I did have these pills, and learned that they were illegal and that I could be sentenced to 10 years. But the judge let me out after 3 months in jail, and she let me out because that, you know, you're not a drug dealer, you're not selling drugs out of a basement, you're obviously dumb and young and naive. So she let me out of jail and gave me 4 years of probation.
Okay, and in the interim, you went to work, you became a great citizen, you wanted to make your parents proud, and you have. But there came a day not so long ago that the immigration police came. What happened?
Yeah, that was a nightmare. I thought I was just going to a regular probation meeting. My probation officer had asked me to come in, and I went there even with my report card to show her the grades that I was getting A's, and I was working full-time, getting good grades, and wanted to share this with her. And when I went into my probation meeting, it turned that it was immigration officers, and they immediately arrested me and said that I am going to be detained, and I'm going to court, and I will be most likely deported to Cambodia because of my conviction when I was 19 years old.
So that deportation order has been hanging over your head for how long?
Since I was 23 years old, and now I'm 36, so more than 15 years. I'm not a drug dealer, I'm not a gang member, I'm just a ordinary person that just wants to stay home, where I feel like I belong.
What would you say to those people who are listening who say, you know what, I feel my heart aches for you, but you did break the law, and we have to obey the law in the United States, and you have to go.
The immigration laws are very strict and rigid. I've been punished for my crime already, and I feel that sending me to a country that I've never been to, that I don't know anybody, I'm not really familiar with the country at all, it's more than just it's a life sentence, and I just don't think that's a humane thing to do to someone.